there's the idea there wants to shrink her consciousness instead of expand it, and so trying to tell her not to do that. Is that the idea? Yeah. So again, so she might be looking at something like the hocus pocus stuff, or religion or any of these things. She might be looking at to get involved with that. So I would say that that was kind of a warning to her. Now, that depends upon his relationship in the physical sense too. So maybe this is a heads up to him showing what she's about to do, but it's her life. But he could go on the adventure to see what's going on and possibly share the new you. So don't know the relationship, but he's seen something that's taking place there. Yeah. When you go to a smaller house, yeah, see, the house is the consciousness, and our real awareness is dealing with that consciousness, and it will be more restricting. So again, it's a choice everybody makes. You see the choices people make, and this is a huge journey. So and it's hard to see. It takes a while to do it. So again, there's the elements. I go through these things too. I'm talking to people on Facebook here, people that promote books and stuff like that, and using different ways to try to get through and around their literal minds, because everything is literal with them. So this is the challenge we have as we have a real purpose here to help others. Is to, this is what Rebisar and the boys do, and they create little funny things to get people's attention away from the old routines that they've been through. And I was recently chatting with an Ekis here from Africa too, and he goes back and forth with the new you, and he's still a member of Ekankar, but he has to decide that. So all we can do is just do what we can. But that's what I see, is that he's trying to relate something to her. Now, in the physical sense, he can do that too. That's where we're fun, and we be creative here, you see, and we be nice to everybody. We just have fun with it like kids, and see what happens next. Because see, that's his real awareness, can see that it's better. See, when you have a huge house, you have a lot of room. You have a lot of space, to bring things in, etc. When you have a little house, you don't have much space. So what you do is you usually reject things. It's like, well, I don't have room in my house for that. So in other words, ideas, the stuff that's in the house, the couches, the cabinets, the furniture, the beds, whatever, these are ideas, okay? And so a big house, you have room for new ideas. A little place, no, you don't. And if people try to bring something over to you, it's like, oh, I got a gift for you, whatever. What are you going to tell them? Oh, I don't have room. My house is too small. So what they're saying is that, no, I don't want to hear that idea about the new you or anything like that, because I'm fine in my little house with my statue of Jesus. See, there's more room in the big house for new ideas. In other words, that's the idea. There's more room in the consciousness when you're open, when you've got a lot of openness to it, you see? The watch is about time. And we live with the idea of time. And so again, yes, those are precious moments while we're here, because it's taken us many lifetimes to get here. And if we just chase money all the time or the things of the world, then we spend our time to where there's no time left. And then you go into another lifetime and you start again and try and find it. So in the meantime, yes, you work, you make money, but you make sense of things. What is more important? The time, in other words, the time with Rebisar or the is or whatever, that's the focus, isn't it? So all life is here and now, and it is about our intent and our focus. So as we get into the business world, many times that's where the intent and the focus goes, and then the real guides are once again forgotten, you see. So again, do the things in the world, but you don't really have to think about them. You know what to do. Have your intent and your focus every moment on what's real and makes sense, the guidance, the isness, life is, etc. Make that your life, you see. And then the things that you do in the world, those are just things you do. That's all. Like the clothes you wear, they come and go. But you don't make the clothes important. They're just something that you wear. It's no big deal. So that's what Rebisar, yes, Rebisar is the dad. And me too, as I was raised in this, Rebisar was the dad. And Paul would be funny. He would wear a wig and he'd be the mom. And so again, they would sit next to me like I was the baby, taking care of me to raise me to this until the time came to where I could share this. And so what he's doing in the Skypes and everything else, he's taking the time to, yes, help others, help himself. The best part is that when we get past our personal self and we're only interested in helping others become more aware, the guidance already is. We're already in life. Now we focus, our purpose is to help others become more aware. That becomes our focus, and we forget ourselves, because then we're with all life. When we forget this personal self, we are aware and we're presenting it every single moment, and yet still doing the funny little things that the personal self does. So yeah, no, this is terrific. So again, it can go either way. So it's the decision of the person, what they want to do, isn't it? It's their life.